Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Now you have joined me today in my garage and we will be stepping outside shortly to take a look at my new car. Now you guys know that I've wanted to get a new car for the channel for some time now, and I wanted to get something that was a little bit different to what I already have. So as many of you guys know, I have a BMW E65 series and it's the diesel version. So I kind of wanted to get something that is the complete opposite to that. So I wanted to get something petrol, something a little bit more sportier, and I think the car that I've chosen to buy will be a good fit for the channel. I'm not going to ramble on too much because I know you guys really just want to see the new car. So let's get this garage open and let's take a look. Okay then, so here it is. Here is the new car. I'm going to take you for a walk round. It is a 2005 BMW E87 130i. So this is the pre-facelift version with the hydraulic power steering, not the electric assisted power steering. It was quite important to me to get the pre-facelift. I'm really not a massive fan of electric power steering, especially in the earlier models where there wasn't any variations that you can change. Like you can't change it to sport mode or comfort mode or anything like that. There's just one fixed level of power steering. So it's important for me to get the pre-facelift. But this was the cheapest BMW 130i in the UK, and believe it or not, this thing is really quite highly spec'd for a BMW 1 Series. We'll get into the specs in a little bit, but I'll just take you for a walk round first. This is the rear end. Really looks quite nice and aggressive from the back. Obviously usual M Sport extras, so M Sport wheels, M Sport bumpers, side skirts, xenon headlights. These were an optional extra from factory, and it's quite rare to find these cars with the xenon headlights and with the angel eyes. But as you can see, it really is quite a clean car, especially for 15 years old. There's a few age-related marks, but there's no real dents. You know, everything is pretty straight, and whoever had this prior to me really has looked after it. Okay, then let's take a look at the engine. So for those of you that know your engines, yes, this is the BMW N52. This is the 3-litre straight 6 BMW engine. It is a world famous engine. These engines are known to last pretty much forever. With good maintenance, they are a very, very reliable engine, and they are in a whole bunch of different cars around the world, a lot of different variants and a lot of different years covered with this engine. Now in this car, this engine produces 265 brake horsepower, which is a hell of a lot of power for something that only weighs 1.4 tons. And I'm actually going to start it up because I know a few of you guys are probably wondering what this sounds like. So let's get the camera down by the tailpipes and then let's start this thing up. How good does this thing sound? You really cannot beat the sound of a straight 6 engine. But now we'll move on to the specs of the car. As I mentioned, it is a very, very highly spec'd car for a BMW 1 Series. You know, this is the entry level BMW, so you wouldn't expect it to come, you know, packed out with additional extras. For a starter, this thing has power fold mirrors, which can be activated with the key fob, of course. So if you hold down the lock button, they close. As you see, you know, I would not expect power fold mirrors on a BMW 1 Series, and obviously when you unlock, they open up as well. This thing has a sunroof, which of course can be activated with the key. All of the windows will go down, and then the sunroof will open like so. As I mentioned, it has xenon headlights, which really make the car look a hell of a lot more modern. I'm not a massive fan of the halogen headlights. These look so much better in my opinion, and yeah, they are very, very rare to find on this model. Okay, so let's move on to the interior and have a look at some of the features inside. So as you can see, full leather interior, which actually wasn't a necessity for me, but it is nice. It's much better than the half leather, and these seats are actually pretty damn comfortable. They have a whole load of different adjustables on them, so you can lift the seat up and down, you can tilt it forwards and backwards. I'm really not even sure what this does. I believe that's for the bolsters on the side. I haven't played around with it too much. Yeah, you can rock the seat back and forth. You have the thigh support, and then obviously you can move it forwards and backwards. So these seats are very nice as standard, but they are in fact also heated seats in a BMW 1 Series. Now, if you've noticed the heated seats, you've probably noticed the parking sensor button, the PDC, parking distance control. Now, this has parking sensors front and rear. So to have parking sensors, you know, all round on a BMW 1 Series, it's not something that's really needed, but it's one of those things that's just nice to have. And obviously it comes with, you know, the standard things like the aircon, dual climate control, all that good stuff. Now, radio is a little bit basic, but that really isn't something that that concerns me. You know, I really do not need a fancy radio in this thing. It of course does not have the iDrive. I actually specifically did not want the iDrive because this is a 15-year-old car, and I'm pretty sure it would only come with the Mask 2 or the CCC system. It is way outdated, and in my opinion it'd actually make the car look a lot older than it is, just because of how outdated the system is. So instead of having the iDrive toggle switch down here, we have some nice little cup holders as well. We have a little armrest with a auxiliary in and a 12-volt socket as well. We have a little cubby hold here for your ancient mobile phone, probably like a Nokia 3310 or something. Now, with it being a M Sport model, obviously it comes with a M Sport steering wheel, which is actually very nice. I'm a massive fan of these. It is actually quite small and nimble as well. Now, obviously comes with the various buttons on it. It's a multifunction steering wheel, so it comes with the volume, your up and down. I don't really know what they do, and it does actually have Bluetooth as well. Now, I haven't got it to work. I don't know if it does work, but I'm pretty sure it does have Bluetooth on this model. What's another thing? Auto wipers and auto lights as well. I'm guessing that's quite a rare thing to have. Obviously there is a light and a rain sensor built up in here into the windscreen, and that is how they work. This is the rear facing mirror as well. I really don't know what these three buttons do, but yeah, I'm guessing that is something a little bit different. And obviously up here we just have the sunroof, which I can close that. And here is just a quick look in the rear. Very nice place to be. Now, bear in mind, because it is obviously a 1 Series, if you have the front seats all the way back, you are not going to have a whole load of legroom here, but you do not need to have these seats as far back as they are, so it is still ample space if you want to carry passengers. And I guess we'll take a look in the boot as well. Now, with this being a hatchback, obviously as standard we have the option to put the seats down flat to create a much larger boot space, but as standard these come with quite a nice sized boot. I'm actually surprised at how big the space is on these. You can actually fit quite a decent amount in here. Okay then, so that is the new car. That is my BMW 130i, and that is the car that is going to be on the channel. Now, of course, I do still have the BMW E60, which is that thing over there. So that thing will still remain on the channel. But I do think this car should be good for the channel. I think it'd be a nice, new, fresh project, and I really think it should do well. Now, of course, if you guys have any suggestions as to what kind of videos you would like to see, bear in mind I do have quite a few planned, but if you do have any suggestions, please leave them down below. I'm going to wrap this video up now. Please give it a like. Of course, leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you have not already done so, and I'll see you guys in that next one. Peace!